Hello, this is Lisa Shea, and this is part 2 of the Earning Money on the Web video series. You can visit lisashea.com for more information on this series and read the other sections on YouTube. This part is on home business ideas. This is a brainstorming session to give you all sorts of different kinds of ideas of what you could do working from home that'll make you happy and earn you some money and let you spend time with family and friends, and perhaps even work in your pajamas if you want. So grab a pen or pencil and some paper, and let's get our brains started and see what we can come up with. The first idea is that many of us have animals, and these are all sorts of different kinds of animals you can have: cats and dogs, parakeets, parrots, fish, lizards. Any kind of animal you have, there are people out there who want to learn more about them. So you could write about breeding them, how to train them, how to groom them. You could actually be a breeder or a pet sitter or something like that and have a site that helps promote your activities. So anything that you do and your pets, you could write it up and help others learn how to take care of their pets. And then you could get free products to test and earn money on advertising on your websites. You can do book and product reviews. Pretty much anything that you have in your house you can review and talk about how you liked it or didn't like it, and put those reviews up on your own site and put them up on Amazon and other sites. The more reviews you have up, the more that other publishers will want to send you free products so that you can review. So if you love mystery novels, you could be getting a steady stream of mystery novels coming to your house for free for you to review and write about. And you can make money from the advertising on your pages where you're writing your own reviews on the mystery items. You could do crafts like soap making and candle making. These are very inexpensive to get started. These are very easy to do when you're getting started. You just melt the stuff and pour it into a mold and you're done. But as you get more skilled, you can make really complicated items that people will pay a lot of money for. Everyone loves candles and soaps. It's something that has a huge audience. You can be creative if you want. You can kick out a bunch of stuff if you just are busy and you want to get some extra money coming in. So this is a great area for you to get into and to expand your creativity. This also includes lotions and fragrances and other similar types of things. You could do simple crafts like I sell origami on my Lisa Shea site. So you just take pieces of paper, you learn some basic skills and start with the basic shapes like cranes and flowers, and then as you get better skills you can do mobiles and other more complicated things. So not just origami, but there's all sorts of different paper crafts that you can do. You can make greeting cards, you can make you could do tea bag crafts, you could do scrapbooking crafts. There's a wide plethora of things that you can do that you can start easy and then offer more advanced options. You could do logos. If you're good at drawing, you could do illustrations for websites and custom logos. You could do all sorts of different kinds of t-shirts. These cat letters were done from a friend of mine, Debbie Gardner, and so she put together a bunch of cat letters and she sells those in t-shirts and other items. So whatever it is you're interested in, again, you may not think that you're a great drawer to start with, but some of the best cartoons started out as very simple line drawings. Go ahead and get started and start working on your ideas, and people might be interested in buying even the simple things that you offer. And then as you practice and you get more skill, you'll build up an audience who falls in love with the style that you happen to have. You don't need to be fancy, you need to be unique, and that is certainly something that you can do. If you want to be more artistic, this can be a little more challenging and take you longer to build up your skill in, but it can be well worth it. If you specialize in a certain area, like drawing dragons or lighthouses or certain kinds of birds or certain kinds of flowers, you can get a huge gathering out in the web of people who are in love with chickadees or cardinals or whatever it is that you happen to target. And the more skill you gain in it, the more your work's for. So it's well worth it to keep practicing at drawing, even if you don't think that you're very good right now. And as you gain your skill, you will gain your audience. And as you keep posting things, people will encourage you and tell you how you're getting better, and it's a very rewarding process. You get a lot of encouragement from the web people. Genealogy is something that can be done anywhere in the world. There are always people whose ancestors come from different locations. So no matter what town you are in, you can go out and take pictures of the local gravestones. You can do research in the local town hall. You can put yourself online as being available for going out and doing research. And you might think it's silly to take pictures of gravestones, but if someone's been researching their family for 20 or 30 years and they finally track down someone, if you can send them that picture of the gravestone in their local homestead, then this could be the key that they've always wanted, and they're willing to pay a lot of money to get that final key from you. Jewelry can be very simple to get started. These are examples of polymer clay that I've made. You can see that I'm not a great jewelry person, but even I, with simple skills, were able to make some interesting kinds of necklaces. Polymer clay is sort of like Play-Doh, and it's soft, but then when you put it in the oven for 15 minutes to 30 minutes, it hardens and it turns into a plastic-like substance. So you can do all sorts of cool things. You can run it through a pasta machine and make little spaghetti strands, and you can make beads. So you can start again simply and learn as you go, and as you get more complicated, you can sell your pieces for more and more money. It's also great to make presents for families. So you can make Celtic designs or American Indian designs or whatever personal designs appeal to you, and you might find that a lot of people out there really like the same sorts of designs that you make, and they want to buy the items from you. So just take pictures of whatever you make and put them on the web and see. These are more complex designs, of course. This is Shetty Designs, a friend of mine, and she does metal work. So she started with simple jewelry and she moved on, and now she's making beautiful complex jewelry, which again goes to show that you can start out learning as you go, and as you get more complicated and get your skills perfected, you can charge more and more money from your items, because now people are really appreciating the skill that you've built. So she makes all sorts of designs with natural and leaf motifs, and that appeals to all of the nature lover people out there. You can get your own niche and get whatever area that you like to do items in. If dogs or cats or nature designs or metallic designs, and you'll find an audience out there that loves your work and buys a bunch of it. You can do sales work for people that already have products that you want to sell. So this would be like Avon or other groups where they have the product already and you go out and you sell the item. This is easy on one hand because you know the product's high quality. You don't have to worry about making it. You don't have to worry if people like your soaps or don't like your soaps or like your jewelry. The problem is, of course, that you're paying a lot of money to that company to sell their products. So even if you get 50% of an Avon sale, that's still a lot less than if you made the lotion yourself and sold the lotion yourself. So while it's a good way to get started and it's nice to have as a sideline, it's always better in the long run to develop your own product line, because you get far more money and far more control over the things that you're making, and it's also a nice creative outlet for you. You get to decide the fragrances and the colors and everything else, and you get to build a reputation based on your own skills, and you're getting from the work that you're doing out there. You could be a travel agent. Now on one hand you might think that the web makes travel processing easy, so why would anyone even use a travel agent anymore? But this is actually a good thing for you, because it means that you don't have to be highly trained to figure out how to call all the different phone numbers and everything. You could be the intermediary that goes around to all the different websites and looks for the deals and lets your people know when a good deal is coming. So it's definitely something to look into if you enjoy being on the web and if you're good at it. Some people just aren't good at it, and some people just don't want to spend the time. If I could get a great deal on a flight and I spend an extra $10 to pay a travel agent to do it, I'd rather do that than to spend 3 weeks trying to hunt down that best deal myself when I could be doing other things with my own time. You could be a webmaster or do web design. This is great fun for a lot of people. A lot of people like to make websites and like to help other people make websites. Anyone can learn how to do HTML. It's a very simple language, and there's all sorts of books out there and websites that help you learn how to do HTML and how to program in Java and PHP and ASP. So this is a great way that you can get started simply by doing free sites for friends and family and putting a little logo of yours on at the bottom of all of them, and then promote yourself through word of mouth. If you make good sites, then other people will want you to make sites for them too, and the better that your sites get, the more that you can charge, and the more in ASP and PHP, the more that you can charge. So it grows as you go, and you can take as many jobs or as few jobs as you want based on the schedule and the time that you've got available. I know many people who are webmasters, and they have great fun doing that. Also, just a note, whatever area you want to go into, you want to think about trying to do craft shows and business shows. This is a great way to promote yourself, even if you're mostly on the web. You never know what people you'll meet that'll have contacts that'll be very helpful for you to get supplies for the things that you do, or get advertisers for the sites that you're running. So try to hook yourself up with an occasional craft or business show a couple times. Be friendly and upbeat to everyone that you meet, no matter who they are, because you never know who is going to have a contact that'll work out well for you. So these are the basic brainstorming ideas. Be sure to visit lisashay.com, and I've got all sorts of other details on these. And continue on with the series to get more details on different ideas from working from home and earning some money. Thank you very much, and have a great day.